Hey there, welcome to Chic CEO. I am so glad that you downloaded the business plan template. It's on its way to your inbox right now. And I just wanted to congratulate you on taking action. I love it. Execution is everything. Being an entrepreneur is hard, so kudos to you for knowing that a business plan is the first step. I'm Stephanie. I'm the founder of Chic CEO. And a little over 10 years ago, I was getting my MBA, and this was the middle of the recession, if you remember. And all of my girlfriends were getting laid off, and they were getting really scared because they needed to make an income. So they kept asking me, how do I get a business started? And I was confused. I don't know. Why are you asking me that? And they said, well, aren't you getting your MBA? Aren't you learning how to start a business? And I said, well, no, I'm learning accounting and statistics and global marketing, things like that. I'm not learning how to actually get a business started and choosing a legal entity and what paperwork I should fill out or anything like that. So I kept getting this question over and over again. So I decided that I should probably start to look for a resource for my friends, and I couldn't find anything for them. And so finally one night, I got them all together over at my house, and I gave them a bunch of wine, and I said, tell me what's missing. Tell me where you're getting your information now, what's confusing, where are the holes. And so they sat and outlined every single thing that they were confused about, what they didn't understand, and what came out of it was they said that they were getting all of their information from just trying to Google things or from their dad. And I thought that was unacceptable. Starting a business is not rocket science. There had to be a checklist somewhere, right? I mean, there had to be a 1, 2, 3 or an ABC somewhere. And I couldn't find it. And my super talented, super resourceful friends couldn't either. And that was when I realized that I needed to create something for them. And so that's when I had the idea for Chic CEO. And I actually made it my business plan for my final project to graduate with my MBA. Well, then a few months after graduation, just like my friends, I got laid off. And so I went home and I grabbed the business plan off the shelf and I got to work. It took all of 2010 to research, write, plan, create the website, and finally launched. And by June of the next year, we were named as one of the top 10 entrepreneurial websites for women by Forbes. And my partner Jody and I, we were out speaking, we were holding events, workshops, we were creating content all around resources for female entrepreneurs. And we actually grew our subscriber list to over 100,000 women from all over the world. But I was still getting the question over and over again, how do I start a business? And I was so confused because I thought that I had answered that. I thought that I had given them what they needed in order to start a business. And so that's when I realized that I didn't put it in a way that they wanted to consume it. Starting a business is a lonely gig sometimes, and you still have questions and you still have some confusion and you'd like to have somebody to bounce ideas off of. So that's when I decided to create a training around the initial startup steps, and I call it the 3-day Chic Start. And if you're just downloading a business plan template, then that's probably where you are, right in the beginning steps. So this is just a mini course on getting your business started in under 3 days. So here's what's in the 3-day Chic Start. We're going to register your business and set up your LLC. So an LLC is the preferred business entity of most small businesses. So I'm going to be showing you step by step how to get your LLC registered and legit. Then we're going to work on applying for your EIN, your employer identification number, which is like your business's social security number. And you'll need an EIN to get a bank account, to get your merchant account, to file your taxes, and that way you aren't using your personal social security number. Next up, we are going to create your operating agreement. Now, not every state requires an LLC to have an operating agreement, but every LLC should have an operating agreement, okay? It's just good practice. An operating agreement outlines how many units or shares are in your company, how to divide up assets, if there's partners that have come in, records the amount of money that you've put into the business initially, how you're going to make decisions, and other details that you want to record. And so I'm going to outline one for you and provide you with a template to build your own. So you will literally save hours creating one of these for yourself. And then next up, we're going to talk about how to save for your taxes. This is where a lot of entrepreneurs can get into trouble, myself included. So if you don't understand the basic principles of this, you might find yourself in some hot water. And it's not complicated. It's not scary by any means, but you just kind of have to plan for it, right? You don't know what you don't know. So I'm going to show you how I do it, and hopefully that'll set you on a path for making sure that you have everything that you need in place. And so that's the 3-day Chic Start. It's the setting up your LLC, getting your EIN, creating your operating agreement, and kind of how to like prepare for saving for your taxes. And then on top of that, I have a couple bonuses. So I have a finisher's bonus that I'm super excited about. So if you register your LLC and get your EIN within the first 7 days of getting into the 3-day Chic Start, you and I are going to have a half-hour laser strategy session. Okay, this is where one-on-one, you and I are going to jam out on the challenges that you're facing right now with your business, or just talk a little bit more about your idea. And if you thought that you ever wanted a business coach and maybe it's too early in the process to have one, or you just weren't sure how it would work, this is a great little session for you and I to just really dig in on what you're working on. So that's probably the biggest bonus of this whole thing. Get your business started and then actually like get some consulting, right? And then next, I'm going to give you our Airtable spreadsheet. So this is a dynamic spreadsheet that we use internally at Chic CEO to keep everything organized and on track. I've populated it with everything that we use internally so that you can kind of get the gist and make it your own. And it'll keep you organized, help your team stay on track and on the same page, and makes it a snap for you to see what tactical things you need to be tracking. And you'll get a behind the scenes look at how we do things at Chic CEO. And sometimes seeing a real world example makes things click a little faster, So you can skip over a lot of that planning that you were going to do and just get down to the actionable things that need to get done. And then the third bonus I'm going to give you is an affirmations audio track. And this is an audio track with binaural beats to calm your mind and to build your CEO mentality. So if you've ever felt that imposter syndrome creeping in, this affirmations track will help to keep it at bay. Running your business is tough enough without self-doubt creeping in. You can do this. You need to be the CEO. So if you ever feel like imposter syndrome is creeping in, or there's any sort of self-doubt, this is a great audio track. Listen to it while you're making your coffee, or you're waiting for a meeting to start, or before bed. You're going to love it. So that's the 3-day Chic Start. It's $47. My husband and I think we spent more on that on sushi last night, I'm pretty sure. So here's everything that you're going to get. You're going to register your business, set up your LLC. You're going to get your EIN. You're going to create your operating agreement, right? And then we're going to talk about taxes a little bit, right? And then if you get your EIN and your LLC created, you are going to have a laser strategy session with me. And that's my most favorite. I'm so excited. And then you're going to get the Airtable spreadsheet that we have internally and the affirmations audio track, and it's $47. So I'm really excited about this. It's super affordable, super easy. You have your business plan template, right? You're gonna get your EIN, your LLC started, and then you're going to get some consulting from me. You're going to get some stuff to help you with any self-doubt, and then you're going to get an organizational tool on the back end as well. So can't beat it. Sign up. I'm so excited to talk to you, and I'm so excited that you're here at Chic CEO. I can't wait to work with you, and I know your business is going to rock it.